Okay, so sound is working. Hopefully everything else is going to work. Alright, so how are my armies looking here? They're all ready to go. So let's have them go around over here.
Most masterful of masters.
Pickle says I'm gonna make your sound crash again. Please don't.
Move! No! Sorcerer, inventor, yes!
Of course, it doesn't look like any of the vampires here really like us. Alright, let's see. What research should we do? Carve under tunnels? That could be useful. Oh no, take everything because I want to do Menace Below. Taco? Yes, we are back, Zane. We are back. Also, welcome to the Discord. I saw you joined there just recently. Hold on. The webcam is being a little weird. That's what I get for using an old webcam. The webcam, too, is 10 years old? Something like that. I know its max resolution is only 720, so it's not a very good webcam either. But it is what it is, so. It does a lot of that where it's trying to focus and it doesn't focus very well. Yeah, I'm aware it keeps unfocusing. It always has that problem. I have no idea why, but... Alright, Estalia's looking for peace. I'm not interested in it, though. Oh, come on. You were supposed to go attack that army there. What type of ancient technology is that? Very ancient. Hey there, NCR. Welcome back. Here's a question for those who are in chat right now. Where should we try to build our first Doom Sphere? Should we do it in the capital for the vampire counts? Or should we maybe do it in the capital of the Empire? Let me know. Uh-oh, why is Pickle Rat being less loyal? Pickle says, are those just God rays floating there? Reminds me in 76 with God rays going through the rocks. So this is that because, I think that's because of the battle there. I think. Oh yeah, Zane, you don't know the references. So the vampire counts are the faction that are over here. So they're a bunch of vampires. Obviously a little bit evil. The Empire, even though it's called the Empire, they're not exactly super evil. They're probably closer to among the best good factions out there, though no one's really good in this game. Their Empire capital is around here in Altdorf, somewhere around this lake. Blech. So Zane is saying to nuke the Empire. Pickle and NCR, what do you say? Do we nuke the Empire or do we nuke the vampires?
What? Horned One command. I order. Scurry move. Stalk. Yes, yes. We are brave, mighty.
Alright, I'm hoping this is going to work and will lure them in here. But we'll see. Uh-oh, Zane changed his vote to the vampires.
Harness the power.
But yeah, I figure we'll do this vote now because it takes 15, 16 turns to build the Doom Sphere. And that's not counting the turns to build some of the concealment buildings for it, so. Oh, Carcassonne is attacking? Come on. I mean, I guess that's kind of good for me. So Pickle also says vampires. Make those blood-sucking fucks disappear from the face of this unholy land. Ooh, Estalia defeated Carcassonne. That's very interesting. I didn't expect him to, but that makes it really great for me. Because then I can just go in and mop them up. Oh, that is totally awesome. We'll work towards nuking everything, Pickle Mike. Biggest issue is just going to be timing, I guess. But we do want to take at least this province, so we have a little bit of base to start building up. Nuke the rats as nuke the rats as well. Yeah, there's plenty of rats that we can nuke. We can't nuke ourselves though, so I know you're probably disappointed with that. Shame.
Nothing can stop me. The doom is coming. My orders. Slay no foes. Fight, kill, death frenzy.
That civilization though? Well, we have nukes in this game with this latest DLC. Ikit Claw and Clan Square here have what are called Doom Spheres, and it's pretty much like the Warhammer equivalent of a nuke. Alright, we have artillery here. Let's go ahead and attack. Zane says that's how Mafia works. That evil, evil meme. It's not really an evil meme, but still interesting at the very least. Pickle says, I think that's how the US works. Only with oil. Oh. It'll be nice when I get my Yeti caster. Then I'll be able to have it up like here, and hopefully it'll be so much better as far as audio quality goes. I mean, certainly my audio quality has improved a lot versus what it was when I first started a long time ago. Because yeah, the same webcam that I'm recording with now is the same one that I used for recording audio. Wait, did I say recording audio? I may have messed up. But yeah, the webcam that I'm using now is what I used to record my original audio on YouTube. That was bad. Alright. I don't have any stealth units in this army. Though I could try to hide a few over here. Well, I guess Pickle Mike, I'll let you decide. Do you want to have some stealth units over here with the rest of the army over here? Then have the stealth units try and attack this, try to climb the wall and go up into the inside? Or do you just want to attack with one big army? Well, we could hold them back for the moment. Again, we don't have any real stealth units, but we can have them hidden in the trees.
Our tile's yours. Yes, yes. Any clan rats? Ready, ready.
Have the main army go for it first, then send them in? Okay. So for our little stealth units, I think we'll just put a group of clan rat spears all in here. And Pickle Rat will be with them. So we're going to put them as group 3, and they'll just wait there for the moment, while the rest of the army tries to soften them up over here. Those Jezzails are actually working relatively decently.
Clan rat spears. Yes, yes. Great Anaka. Yes, yes. Great, yes, yes.
Alright. Send our horde of Skaven slave slingers up. Zane asked, do I have an idea for the next stream? Well, right now, things are just kind of like on and off right now. So I don't have exactly a stream schedule planned out for the moment. Just because of how things are still hectic with having just moved, crap's school coming up at work and all that. Alright, now might be a good time to move our little stealthier force up. But yeah, for the moment I'm just kind of focusing on Total War Warhammer probably. And then we'll go from there. So probably towards the start of July, I'll actually probably plan out an actual stream schedule, and then we'll have a few different games probably in there as well.
Bloody whiskers! Clan rat spears! For the Vermintide!
Well, they are going to be coming up the wall, but they may not necessarily be in range to get the archers. And actually, most of the archers have been decimated by my artillery. Can I make a special on the 19th of July? Why is that? Is that like your birthday or something? Actually, the 19th of July. We'll see, because that's actually during my vacation. So I'm not entirely sure what I'll be doing during my vacation. But you know, it is your birthday. Okay. Yeah, I'll see what I can do, Zane. You know, it's definitely a possibility. Alright, my little stealth group is going to move forward, try and take the town square. And then our horde of Skaven over here are just amassing against these halberdiers. Alright, send more slaves on in. Pickle says to have the ranged units get a little bit closer. Well, the slingers are about as much in range as they can possibly can. Oh yeah, I have my my rattling gunners. Duh. How could I forget those? Should have probably had the rattling gunners go up like a little while ago. Come on, rattling gunners. Pew 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 pew. Control one, newbie. Well, the only stuff that you can control is artillery. Unfortunately, at least like directly control. Sad face, yeah. Uh-oh, how are our guys doing here? One group got sidetracked somewhere. How did you get sidetracked all the way over there? Alright, so we've wiped out all of those guys. Let's move up our rattling guns and our Skaven slave slingers. Oh, and I think that is the end of the battle. Excellent. And Zane, I think those emojis are just the basic emojis. Yeah, I know. I did just recently become Twitch affiliates, which I think gives subs like a small selection of emojis, but I haven't even looked into any of that stuff yet. I don't even have any subs yet. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Pickle says, this victory is small. Pickle Rat needs a bigger one. We will see, we will see. Once we've consolidated this province, well actually I think this is going to be pretty close to taking out Estalia there.
Bury it, good. Find Warpstone.
So the next step is probably going to be going up to Carcassonne. We'll take Bilbali, because that's part of this province. Then after that, we're going to go around and start really doing some stuff. Probably raising and ransacking and all that up there. You started a GoFundMe page for medieval nukes. Ooh, we can finally do the clan armory, and the Pickle Rat can finally get his stuff going for his storm vermin. How much time for the elite units? Well, the storm vermin, 4 turns we'll be able to recruit them.
Where's my dome racket?
I wonder if Skaven Blight is finally upgraded now. They might be. And if they are, we can go there and expand out. Get the Warp Lightning Cannons. Those would be nice. And Estalia has nothing to lose, so they try and attack. Pickle wants to see the map? Okay. As soon as we are done here, I will show the map. Let's just fast forward. Alright, the price of treachery, Pickle Rat. Filthy, haughty manlings. There is a dead Empire army for us to pick through. Yet their disbelieving general lives, offering you power if you let him live. What spineless cowardice, yet... Kill him or accept his offer. Ooh, that's not bad, but we need the loyalty, so kill him.
Your prestige grows, my lord. News of your conquests spreads far and wide. Your developing power is noted by even the most...
They will die. We serve.
And Estalia has been destroyed. Alright. Did you kill... No. So what had happened? I didn't kill Pickle Rat. The story was they were going through the remnants. I'm assuming the remnants of this city here, because it mentioned an Empire general. So they were going through And in the process of doing that, they found a general, and then we killed him, yes. Which gave me a little bit more loyalty for Pickle Rat here. Zane says, in the Second Amendment, it states individual right to possess a firearm, unconnected with service in a militia. See, that's always one of those weird things, because, you know, is it with the comma or without the comma? Anyways, you want to see the map. So let's do ownership here. So we are this grayish blob right here. Not too much. We have Carcassonne up north. The blue is Clan Engrund. They're a bunch of dwarves. And then we also have the Wood Elves. Are the Wood Elves at... Nope, the Wood Elves are friendly with the dwarves, even though they've taken the former capital of Clan Engrund. Alright, let's see now. Skaven Blight has leveled up. Let's do the Bell Foundry. And we can do the Warp Forge to get Warp Lightning Cannons. And that's about it that we can afford right now.
Too strong? Skaven Blight revels in this victory. Chief Warlock, Ikit Claw.
Alright, so let's do a couple Skaven Slaves, a couple more Slingers, and that'll be it for him.
Most masterful of masters.
And we'll get rid of a couple of those to start. Oh, I can't start work on Storm Vermin yet, though. Pickle asked about the yellow. The yellow down here is the Pirates of Sartosa. You know that last playthrough we did? That's who we were playing.
This is dark omen. No devastation like Ikit's devastation. Yes, yes.
Want to go for the pirates? And Zane, I would say it maybe is a little bit closer to a regular nuke. Because the world of Warhammer is kind of weird because it has, like, that sort of stuff, the medieval sort of stuff, but it also has some updated stuff too, like lightning cannons and well, the lizardmen have dinosaurs with lasers on them, so
Where's my dome racket?
alright, let's expand our Under Empire to Castle Drakenhof,
I'm Wormstone.
which will be useful because we can set up something to take the income from this location. But yeah, Pickle, I think we want to take Bilbali first. That way we'll have another province completely under our control. Then we can look at the pirates to attack them. It looks like Carcassonne is almost completely defeated. But I don't know by who. True, Pickle Mike. The pirates only do have 2 provinces from everything that we can see. Zane says, "Yar, mateys, what did we do to you?" Well, in fairness, they are mostly undead pirates, you know. Vampire Coast has a lot of either undead or vampires in their ranks, so, which are another form of undead. So it's, well, what I meant to say first wasn't so much undead, but was zombies. That's what they actually have. Alright, so Ikit is all good to go. Let's send him out so we can see what's going on over there. Pickle. Oh, because we got... Well, no. Why did I have a thing to recruit storm vermin like a moment ago? I don't know why. I don't know.
The doom is coming. Science, sorcery, death.
Oh, so it's this Ripperhorn tribe that's attacking them. Okay. Interesting. The Ripperhorns are pretty much a version of Beastmen, so... Alright, Drakenhof. We want money. Particularly, we want to start with 20% of your income there. Which is like 500 gold? Yeah. And let's do a little bit of concealment. But we can continue with the money, so we'll do the warp token stash. We should have Pickle Rat keep going north. So the thing with Skaven, though, is I probably want to have them operate at least with 2 armies. I know there are certain races that can operate just with 1 army pretty well. Dwarves especially are pretty good at that because they have a lot herdier units. Skaven benefit a lot from having numbers, so that's why I kind of want to make sure that they're operating with 2 armies. That is true, NCR. I do have to make the NCR Rangers, or in this case, the Skaven Rangers. NCR, do you have a rat-inspired name for your NCR, or for your NCR Ranger leader? Oh yeah, you did mention... I think you were there when I was doing Fable. Yeah, Fable was just kind of like a test run, and then I do kind of have to go back to it. So that'll be something to consider as well. And that's also kind of a good thing too, with just focusing on Twitch rather than YouTube, is I can stream on Twitch with my Xbox One with minimal issues, so that'll be another thing that we'll have to look into doing.
Most masterful of masters. And curses. Needs errands to prove his worth. Sizzle scorch. Sneak scurry. Move!
Ooh, we do kind of need more food. Food! Let's see. Most masterful of masters? I think he was showing deference to us. That would be my guess anyways.
Go, go, go! Hide away!
Hey, Ikit gained the ambusher trait. Plus 5% ambush success, plus 10% ambush defense. It's always good to have ambush bonuses for your Skaven. Also, for anyone who was wondering what I was doing with my Warplock engineer up north, I'm sending him over to visit the Empire. Pretty much he's going to focus on setting up locations where the Empire has a lot of money. And yes, Pickle Mike, the Skaven are close to the best as far as ambushers go. Lizardmen have some decent units for ambushing. Certain that there is the one High Elf faction that's good for ambushing.
More warpstone! Now, now!
Alright, let's take care of these Ripper Horns.
Die, die!
Yeah, he's ready to die.
Kill, slaughter! Send message! Biggest raid route!
Fear of Aramar. Interesting.
We are brave, mighty! Cunning ambush! Loading!
Alright, Ikit. Let's give you Muscofear here. And Zane, I have absolutely no idea what that's supposed to mean.
Our clan will rise. Warpstone!
Wordbad has like no income. Averheim has like no income.
This way, way! Smell musk, no Skaven layer!
Okay, good news. We have our clan armory now. Ooh, I could do resources. You know what? We'll do it, even though I can't really do anything with it so far. Oh, NCR soon we'll... Once I take Bilbali here, maybe I'll start to look into recruiting your NCR Ranger guys. Though you still haven't given me a name yet. For your rat-inspired Rangers. And Pickle, what do you mean by getting those armies so far apart? Are you talking about the one that's all the way to the north? If so, that's not an army, that's just a agent. Or an agent. And the Empire just declared war with a whole bunch of their lesser provinces. Oh, mean review? Eh. And Carcassonne also got into a whole bunch of wars. There must have been some kind of military alliance that did it. Well, that was a poor choice on their part. So the agent that's to the north is a warp block engineer. Every agent does something different. Agent or hero can be used interchangeably. But the agent, the warp block engineer, they can be used to expand the Under Empire, which is our little setups within settlements that are already owned, where we can kind of steal their money and gain food from them and that sort of thing.
Fight me, die in pain, pain!
Well, they want peace and they're offering me money for it, sure. But yeah, the warp block engineer also has buffs that he provides to an army if he's located within that army. Ooh, quest issued. Storm Demon. Move any character to the following region. Zlanhuapak. All the way to the south. Zane says this game reminds me of Hearts of Iron 4. I can definitely see that. Declare war. Yeah, the only thing is this game provides you with a battle map to actually see, you know, the combat and move it and that sort of thing. Or not move it, but like directly control it.
Get the things! Battle, cowards!
Alright, I think we are all ready to go. I don't need any menace below, so...
Fight, kill, death frenzy!
Pretty much Pickle Mike. Though it only works so long as... I want to say it's similar to the Vampire Coast, where if the settlement is destroyed, then our little Under Empire under it is destroyed as well. So once Chaos shows up and starts to really decimate stuff, then we might be in trouble. And Zane, 17 hours is... it's kind of long. NCR asks who else is bored. Why are you bored, NCR? Come on, somewhere around here I should be able to hide these guys. Maybe not. It's not looking like it. Zane says, show me more death.
and slaves. Play claw catapult. Warlock Gentiles. Breaking up. Ready, ready. Clan rats. Counselor's command. Our tile's yours.
Alright, you know what, we'll leave Pickle Rat over in the corner there.
Mighty warlord, me.
Alright, let's get started. And those play claw catapults are totally awesome for taking on infantry like this that are on the walls. Oh, nice.
Ready now. God's master. Clan rat spears.
Alright, bring all those guys forward. Bring the slingers forward.
Quick.
And our rattling gunners. Yeah, we could probably move them forward now, I think. Zane says RAT Ranger instead of NCR Ranger. Because says I like how they're just standing there watching their friends die by artillery. Well, alright, time to send Pickle Rat up.
Agreed, yes. Ikit Claw. Quick, fast. Command guidance onward.
Good night, NCR. Oh, that one guy didn't learn from the others. See, these guys are doing alright. They got their shield on their back. Oh, nope, apparently that doesn't help them too much. Trying to zoom in on the action a little bit here. I didn't seem to do too much against that paladin there.
Hungry for battle. Ready.
More death, Zane says.
Skaven slaves. Now move. Scryers, run.
Alright, again, let's give you a little buff here. That might help against that paladin.
Our tail's yours. Onwards. More scurry, yes. Our tail's yours. Scurry.
Come on, rats. Scurry out of the way. Zane says I might stream something after this. Anything in particular?
Claw on button.
Uh-oh. Pickle Rat's kind of surrounded here.
Get away! The lady's blessing is lost.
Aha. But he wasn't hurt too much. Don't worry, Pickle Mike. Pickle Rat still lives. Alright, so this is going to bring this province under our control. Zane says, I've got the secret ending for Ghost Recon. Interesting, didn't know the Ghost Recon had a secret ending.
Another victory. Praise me.
If you look at the enemy troops killed numbers, this is why I like the artillery of the Skaven. Ew, Coke! What do you mean, ew, Coke? Oh, we can't be friends anymore, Pickle Mike.
Gather, steal everything. All inferior wick to Mimi.
Alright, let's see. So we have fruit draft storage. We get wine here, interesting. Well, let's build up the walls. Now, what else can we do here? Reduce construction costs and help growth. Let's do public order, efficient planning. You'd rather have water?
Chief Warlock.
I wish I could always be like that. It's not always that way, though. Alright, good news. We can do Pack Leader now, which will eventually lead Pickle Rat to doing Rally. Then he can focus on stuff that really helps, like Whip Smarts, to increase melee attack, leadership, and missile resistance for Skaven Slaves, Clan Rats, and Storm Vermin.
Starlight revels in this victory.
Alright, let's end the turn. You sound like Trump saying build the walls. Well, generally you'd think you'd be building walls to keep the Skaven out. But we are the Skaven, so... Oh, of course this bitch is gonna come over to us. Zane says, what happened to the GoFundMe page for the nukes? Pretty sure that probably goes against GoFundMe's terms of service. Just the feeling. Pickle says, are the Skaven so corrupt that the Skaven need to build walls up to keep out the Skaven? You know, I would honestly say probably yes. Zane says, nah, it's their military site.
Harness the power. I say move. Science, sorcery, death. Tinker, tinker. Cogs in motion.
Alright, Ikit, we're gonna put you there.
Okay.
Pickle will move over here.
Most masterful of masters.
And let's start work on 2 regular storm vermin. Newbie's face of what the fuck did I just read? What?
Wood for the small brain.
Zane says, can I have a squad? Sure. I think we're about to hit about 3,000 income now. So I think we could probably build another army. So Zane, what... Do you want to be a lord? Do you want to be a hero? A lord leads the army. A hero is like an agent and can roam about the map doing various quests, or be part of an army as like a more powerful unit, but less powerful than the Lord usually. Oh, they're taking boats. Oh, my face when I was reading that the Skaven are so corrupt. The Skaven need to build walls to keep out the Skaven. Also, one of these days, Pickle Mike, I'm going to do a dwarf playthrough. Except we're going to rename the Book of Grudges to the Book of Shame. So Zane wants to be a lord. Okay. As soon as we get back to our turn, we can go over the various lords. Alright, so we'll build him here. Recruit Lord. So we have a Warlock Master. He's anti-infantry, armor-piercing, armored. I want to say the Warlock Master is pretty much like a caster unit. Then we have... Well, he's like part caster, but he's more of a... Well, it says wizard. But yeah, he's like part caster and part attacker. Then there's the warlord. Warlords are pretty much all attacker. They don't have any spells. Then there's the Grey Seers. We have the Grey Seers of Ruin or the Grey Seers of Plague. Grey Seers are all caster units. They are not very well suited for hand-to-hand combat. The one of Ruin has like lightning spells, that sort of thing. I think he has one buff, but that's about it. The Grey Seer of Plague has some interesting buffs and some interesting spells as well, related to poison and that sort of thing. Whereas Ruin is more like electricity, warp stone related stuff. So do you want a Warlock Master, Grey Seer of either Plague or Ruin, or do you want to be a Warlord? Unfortunately, there's no sneak-related Warlord. Or sneak-related Lord. I know there's sneak-related units, because the Assassin is the sneak-related unit. But I don't think the Warlord gets anything related to boosting his sneaking. Let's see.
Needs errands to prove his worth.
Not particularly. So you want to be the Grey Seer of Plague? Okay.
Where shadow of horned rat?
Let's see, we have Grey Seer of Plague, which is disciplined, or Sharp Claws. Oh yeah, we want to do disciplined, because that'll help the army overall.
The council's voice.
And now to rename. And you said you wanted to be Sneak Rat.
No malice detected.
Let's just look at his spells here. So he has Pestilent Breath, which is a breath spell, which is kind of like a triangular spell that starts off small and then expands out. There's Plague Rash, which is, while casting, reduces speed and vigor for all enemy units. Bless with Filth gives poison to all melee units. Oh wait, it also helps... Wait, no. That's, yeah, I think it's only for melee units. I think. Wither reduces armor, and it's Overcast, which Overcast being a more powerful version of the spell, reduces armor by 60, which is a lot. You want to be sneaky at the top? Well, I gotta get to level 8 for that. And unfortunately, sneaky only really increases missile resistance. Now, one interesting thing is you do get a Screaming Bell at level 16, which isn't very sneaky at all. But, and I heard in this update, the Screaming Bell actually makes noise now. Before it didn't, so that's interesting. But yeah, Zane, do you want to... So Sneaky we can't get to till level 8. Do you want to focus on his melee attack sort of stuff, his spells, his leadership, or his campaign buffs? If we did campaign buffs, we could give him, increase his ambush success chance and all that.
The door is coming.
Campaign? Okay. That's what I was probably figuring. Alright. Bill Bally here, I think we're gonna lose. Yeah, I'm just going to cancel that now.
Great warlord.
But hopefully in the next turn, Pickle Rat will be ready to go with his Storm Vermin. We can go in and really decimate these guys.
Where's my dome rocket? I order scurrying. Oh,
Alright, Altdorf is actually not producing a lot of money here. It's kind of disappointing. Yeah, Zane, this is the so this is the thing that really makes me enjoy the Total War Warhammer playthrough game is being able to let, you know, viewers take control of units and you know, help, I guess, guide the whole stuff with it. Okay, so the balance of power is really suited against us here, and they have a lot of foot squires. But we're going to fight this, try and do what we can. Are you the only one here? Let's see. So refreshing it shows 4 people watching. Pickle Mike just said something, but as soon as I refreshed it, I messed it up. Oops, oh well. I know Pickle Mike said something about sending his units into something. Now, Zane, I'm guessing that for your army, you're going to want them to be sneak focused. If so, there are some really good sneaking units that I can produce. Not yet, because they don't have the buildings for it, but soon we'll be able to do units like these gutter runners, for example.
for the Vermintide. Night runners. Gutter runners. Clanrat spears. Clanrats. Slingers. Warlock Engineer.
Zane says, yes, very much. My YouTube name is Ghost. I like to sneak.
Worthy of Scryer. Scurry Grace. Channeled uncharged. Hasten, hurry.
Good news is they don't have any cavalry here.
Gutter runners.
And they don't have any... They don't have any ranged units either, which means they only have the spells from the Fey Enchantress. So the Gunner Runners and the Night Runners are going to be really good here.
Warblades charged. Steady! Do! We're the kings! Gutter runners!
Guess the problem is they just have lots and lots of guys. Yeah, the battle is lost. Doesn't mean I can't try to do as much damage as possible, though.
Ready! Ready! Fight! Attack! Warlock Engineer! Clan rats! Ready! Ready! Clan rats! Oh, that's a cold one! Ready! Subcast! What orders?
Alright, turn off skirmish mode.
Now, ready, now! Murder! Concrete and a car! Gutter runners! String the cattle crack! Should we run? Flee! Back underground! Upper clan rats! Unleash warfare! What? Attack! Move! Straight!
Scurry, little rat, scurry. Who's commanding this attack? It's just a generic hero.
Blow up, yes! Agreed. Not scary yet. It's deadly. Retreat. Attack. Horned rats will. Now move. Faster, scurry.
Oh, there goes my warlock engineer.
Yes.
The spearmen are happy because they're on the high ground.
Quick! Glamnut spears! Not our tile's yours! Die! They have hidden yours! You gutter runners! At once! Greet Anarchy! What? Warlock Engineer!
Zane says, I'm gonna take my horse to the hometown road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Is that a lyric to a song or something?
Gutter runners! Come on, lads! Get stuck in! Ready? Night runners!
Oh, the Fey Enchantress shows up and scares them all away. Song called Hometown Road. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, well, let's see. They lost 339, so not as many as us. But it was at least a little bit to break them up. Then with any luck, we'll be able to go in and wipe them out, especially if we can catch them in an ambush. Because the good thing with Skaven is when they attack, there's always a chance that their initial attack will cause an ambush. Whereas generally you have to be in ambush stance and let the enemy come to you. So they sacked it. Interesting. And they didn't go in with... Oh no, they did. Okay. So let's see. Oh, Turgoven is, I want to say they are one of the lesser Wood Elf factions. Thinking what pops into your head when I say freedom? America.
Most masterful of masters. Chief Warlock, Ikit Claw. We are brave, mighty.
Alright, let's see how this works. We didn't catch him in an ambush, but I think we can win this. Oh, but Ikit doesn't have his... I thought he had a play claw catapult.
Oh. Fight later.
Retreat.
Curses. No blame.
There we go. So this time we got them in an ambush. Let's go ahead and wipe them out. Yeah, one way that you can kind of cheese battles with the Skaven is if you go in and you don't initially get a pop-up for an ambush battle, you can just go ahead, retreat, go back in, and then you might just get it. So what pops into my head when you say America? Oh, I don't know what happens. What triggers initially? I guess the first thing that did kind of come up was Trump, which is very sad. Which Trump should not come up as the first thing when thinking about America. Alright, I think I can set them up all along here relatively well.
Play claw catapult. I just hold one for the Valentine. Skaven slaves. Storm vermin.
Alright, with any luck this should be complete ambush.
servant slaves. Yes, yes, yes. That was master. Yes, yes. Take charge. What orders? Guide us onward. I agree. Warlock Jezreels.
Oh, nice.
What orders? For the burning tide, fail swine. The clan runs spears. What? Skaven scourge. It shall be done. Ready? Die! Yes, our day is yours. Very good, master. Play claw catapult. Yes. Revive attack. Nasty things die. Bite. Storm burning. Brave, fierce men. Come on, lads! Get stuck in! What? Yes. The burning tide. Ready now.
I'm definitely not an influencer there, Zane. If you're asking what inspired me to get into streaming and Twitch and YouTube and all that, I mean, I've always been a big gamer. And I've had a lot of people say, oh, you have like radio voice and that sort of thing. And eventually got to the point where I was like, you know, maybe I should do something with this voice. So hell, even just the other day when I was at Star Wars Celebration, I was eating lunch and these two guys who were working one of the vendor stands asked if they could sit at my table just because, you know, every other table was taken. I said sure, and I was chatting with them and, you know, seeing what they were there for and that sort of thing. And one of them, and I mentioned that I did YouTube and all that, and they said, oh, well, you have the voice for it. And I'm like, oh, cool. You know, this person who I just met a couple minutes ago is saying that I have it. So, you know.
Yes.
And I agree, Zane. Star Wars is awesome. Star Wars is among the very top franchises that I am into, so. Alright, so we wiped out that one army. Now we can go ahead and wipe out the Fey Enchantress.
Knows who his boss is. No fur's weak. Chief Warlock, Ikit Claw.
And an ambush, nice. We're gonna wipe him out. What, Zane? What am I guessing? About level 8? I'm confused. Are you talking about Pickle Rat there? I think he reached level 9. Alright. Just like before. Put our Skaven slaves over here. Our main guys up here. And then Pickle Rat and his guys will be located right here. Automod apparently didn't like you saying that you're intellectual. I thought it applied to everyone. Oh. Apparently thoughts is an unliked term by Twitch.
Ikit Claw! Rattling gun! Storm Demon primed! Scatter! Ikit Claw! Slingers! Scry as well!
Cool, Pickle Mike. I'll check out the drawing after this battle. Yes, Zane. I know what thought means. You.
Hungry for battle! Yes!
Ooh, our leadership on our clan rats is really high right now. That's good.
Stevens! Feels yours!
Gotta be careful about those foot squares though, because if they rally, they'll come back and attack my plate claw catapults. And there they go, rallying up. Pickle says they better show leadership or I'll feed them to each other. Come on, Storm Vermin. Yes, you're stopping them. Excellent. Well, the Fey Enchantress is in battle, using her little spells and all that, and her floatiness. I have to say, I do kind of like the way the Fey Enchantress fights.
Fight! Fight!
I kind of want a male unit that can fight like the Fey Enchantress. Kind of make it like an Emperor Palpatine that just floats on the battlefield and uses magic to, you know, mess shit up. That is true, Zane, but I have to build up his army. And I can't build up sneaky units yet.
Ikit Claw!
Oh, just mowing them all down here.
Get away! Send them back to their hell! Stand, stand!
Zane, are you asking why I can't make sneaky units? Or why can't I send him into battle yet without sneaky units?
Retreat, retreat! Ikit Claw! Storm vermin!
I just haven't built the right building for it yet. That's pretty much the main thing.
Cold rats will!
Yeah, the one big problem though is I've looked at the editor for making mods to Total War Warhammer, and it is just very complicated. So I've been a little intimidated by it. But I would, if I could figure out how to make it work, I would love to make like my own custom Lord set or something like that. Just do it, Zane says. And Pickle says that is what happens when they slow, they get mowed down. Alright, so I was gonna look at yeah, you know what? I think overall it's not too bad. You can tell, you can see the waviness of the sheets there in the picture.
Praise me! Kill, slaughter, send message! Rakatata!
Watch tutorials. You know, that's one thing I haven't done is look for tutorials on how to mod in Total War Warhammer 2. Maybe that's something I'll work on tomorrow, because I'm off tomorrow. Alright, Ikit's got another level up. Let's do Death Frenzy, I think. Also, it looks like Ikit has a natural reduced miscast chance. That's interesting. Which means it'll go down even lower, because that's at 35, then 15 makes it to 20% miscast chance. Of course, Warpstone tokens add plus 5% to that, but it's not too bad. Not entirely sure, Zane, if there'll be a stream tomorrow night. We'll see. Depends Depends on how I feel, if I'm doing anything or not. Also, good news. Pickle Rat got the trait Witchfinder General, giving him plus 10% casualty replenishment.
Gather warpstone. Repairs.
Alright, so Skaven Blights is where I can probably start work on some of the sneaky boy stuff. Hidden Lair. Let's get Sneaker Rat moving over there.
The council's voice.
And let's start work on a Pox Cauldron as well. So we can make some Plague Priests and that sort of thing.
Where's my dome racket? Tunnel under walls. Skaven Blight seen many worse. Knows who his boss is. This rat is no fool.
Alright, so Pickle Rat can get Whip Smart, which is going to increase the melee attack, missile resistance, and leadership of Skaven Slaves, Clan Rats, and Storm Vermin once they reach rank 7 and above. So that'll be pretty useful.
Great victory! Tell the clan! What? Horned One command? Skaven Warlord! Order, listen, stop!
Alright, let's end the turn now. I don't know if you could... let's see. I think for the most part that could probably work all right, Pickle Mike. If you make my army, will Pickle Rat attack Sneaker Rat? So they'll be fine so long as you both stay loyal. If one of you becomes disloyal and creates your own faction, you know, your own Rebel Rat faction, then we'll have to destroy you, so. But I'm trying to avoid that. Not really. You can't really create factions. You can, so with the Skaven, the Dark Elves, Vampire Coast, and I think that's it. But for those factions, if your Lord loses enough loyalty, then they end up, you know, Peace Treaty, sure. If they lose enough loyalty and get down to 0, then they rebel, pretty much, and take their whole army with them.
More warpstone! Now!
Like, for example, Pickle Rat here was at 5 loyalty, then he suddenly wanted to be weird and lost some of that loyalty.
Warp lightning! Great Warlord! Most masterful of masters. Where are my schematics? Grey harbinger of doom. I order scurry move.
Alright, 2 more turns and I can do the little expand under Empire thing. Yes, Zane, go get your little stack. It'll be maybe 1 or 2 more turns before we get a little bit more death. We gotta approach north to where Castle Carcassonne is. What are we doing on timing right now? So we'll probably be streaming for about another 45 more minutes. Alright, Sneaky Rat's loyalty is low. Bleh.
I lead. Scurry forth. Scamper scurry.
Alright, so it looks like the Wood Elves
The wild hunt, which of course.
are trying to take Carcassonne.
Littermaster. Stop now. Now forward now. Our clan will rise. What?
Alright, let's be sneaky there for the moment.
Cracks call. Absolutely not. Bring it down. No threat of a challenge.
Let's take another look real quick at the Forbidden Workshop. See how things are looking there.
Fly.
Oh, so to upgrade I have to use a Doom Rocket in battle. Okay, well we'll have to do that. Pickle Mike, the reason I'm looking for a chibi is just, I don't know, I'm looking for something cute while I'm offline for people to see, I guess, is the main thing.
Build, create, to kill, destroy.
Let's build another Doom Rocket. Oh, I can only build 1 Doom Rocket every 5 turns? Aw.
Master.
It's alright, Zane, it's alright. Although your Sneaky Rat here is getting rather,
Fear control.
not very loyal here. Alright, what do we have to make? We have Night Runners and we have Night Runner Slings. Unfortunately, neither of those are sneaky. We'll have to get to the Gutter Runners next, if we want to get sneaky units. I wonder if the Wood Elves are going to take Castle Carcassonne pretty soon. They might. The Wood Elves have always been an interesting faction.
Give me Warpstone, or you...
Oh, no, no. Especially not if they're not offering us anything. We're going to destroy you. Destroy you, Fey Enchantress. Oh, they... Well, it looks like the Wood Elves won their little battle there. But our relations with them are going up. Interesting. That is true, Zane. That is true. Trying to think of another example like that where we shorten a word because we don't know how to spell the full word. Hey there, Omar. It's going all right. We're gradually making a little bit of progress here. Oh god. There's a fly in Pickle Mike's room. Run away, fly! Run while you can!
Heart are hollow. My hounds will gorge themselves.
My packs. Run, fools.
Let's see. Has it taken that we've been trespassed against them? Yeah, so oh well.
This way. Engineer of Scryer. Go! Hide away. Skulk, then attack.
Omar says flies don't run, they fly. It's in the game. It's in the name. And Zane, unfortunately, you do not know. Oh dear. I'm not saying it, Pickle Mike. I'm not saying it.
Harness the power.
Nothing at all. Alright, let's see what happens with Carcassonne here. And Zane, I'm guessing that you like tacos. Well, it looks like they're returning to Brionne. If we were to attack Brionne there... Alright, I know, my ambushes have been foiled.
Squeakmus. I say move. Progress. Yes.
Alright, gonna put both of those into ambush stance, even though we're probably too close. And they will notice where we are, and yeah. Is Sneaker Rat unloyal? He's pretty unloyal right now, yes. But one more turn and we'll be able to start making sneaky units for him, so maybe then he'll get better.
Where's my dome racket? Night runner.
Alright, let's grab some food. Or not food, gold from Altdorf. And Bale Quint there. Let's have you go this way.
Sneak, scurry.
They're actually called sneaky boys. No, see, the boys, if you're looking for boys, you're looking for the orcs. Because that's what they call a lot of their guys, is the boys. So, Omar, have you thought of anything in particular for your guy here? I mean, I suppose we could bring about Captain Rainbow Farts, albeit in rat form. Your army was spotted by the enemy before it could spring its ambush. The problem is, I don't want to do this one-on-one, so let's not do that. We'll decline the attack.
No, run!
They do have a lot of archers, but our artillery might just be good enough to take those out. Baracadilla? What the hell is a baracadilla? Alright, so with Pickle Rat, the sneaky, treacherous rats in your camp are spreading rumors that the Grey Seers desperately need your Warpstone tokens. If you have them, maybe you can engender some trust by turning them over. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Handing them over reduces leadership by 10, but it'll help with loyalty. Burrito, taco, quesadilla. That's all together. Oh, we got another one for Pickle Rat. Though the Grey Seers are fond of you, the treacherous mutterings among your troops grow. One particularly heinous Skaven slave thinks he can best you and take command, but the others swarm warily around him. Face the challenger down. Reduces our weapon strength by negative 15. Now, is that for the whole army? Ugh. Alright. Let's head for Brion here. Well, Omar, your options as far as the character goes are... Well, let's head over here. So are you looking to have a lord, or are you looking to have a hero? Remember, lords are the ones that lead armies. Heroes are like lesser versions of lords, but sometimes they have some unique qualities to them.
Stench of others, too strong. Attack them! Kill them! Fight them! Yes, yes.
Ooh, that's not looking very good. But they don't have any artillery. So I'll have to do this, and I might have to fall back
Fight
after the
their
battle
frenzy.
and just bomb them from outside.
Yourselves.
It's probably our best bet.
Fight, die for Mimi.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Die, die.
I wanted to actually start the battle.
Vermin, attempt Mimi.
So Omar, heroes have a few different things that they can do. Assassins can take out enemy heroes permanently, not just wound them. We have warlock engineers. They're able to spread our under empire, as well as have a few different things. They do buffs for ranged units in an army. And then we have plague priests. Those are caster units. Zane says, I want Sneak Rat in soon. See what we can do, Zane. We'll see what we can do.
Ikit Claw catapult. Council's command.
Oh, I don't want them up front. Let's put these guys up front here.
For the vermin tide.
Those like that.
Clan rat spears. What? Storm vermin. War black Jezebels.
Alright, that should do well.
Clan rat spears. At once. Our tail's yours. No, magic attack.
Omar says, like, Rainbow Fart's the hero. Now, what do you want him to be? Do you want him to be like an assassin, which is sneaky, pretty decent in melee attacks? Or do you want him to be a caster? A couple different options with casters, either focusing on Plague or on, like, the Lore of Ruin. Although I think Ruin is, now that I think about it, Plague Priests are only with Plague, and the Lore of Ruin is done with the Warlock Engineers. But I think only with some stuff, only with basic spells. I think.
Now, ready, now!
We're doing really well with our just 3 Plague Claw catapults.
Block yourselves! Quick, quick!
No, Omar. I don't want to lag for you while trying to explain. Also, I just remembered I gotta use that Doom rocket. Can I use it on a wall? It looks like I can. Let's use it there, see what happens. Oh, that was nice. It doesn't do much damage to the wall, but it really damages units. Alright, so assassins sneak and are good at melee combat. Plague priests have the lore of plague, and they can do buffs, but they can also do some damage. And then there's the warlock engineers. They mostly do passive buffs for the army, but they have a couple spells as well. I think they also get a little rocket attack too. Lots of pew 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 going on here.
At once! Counters, come on! Now, ready! It shall be done! They're shooting! Scatter!
Omar says, let's go with sneak. We shall sneak. Okay. Cool, then I can have you probably join up with Sneak Rat's force.
Fight! Fight!
Uh-oh.
Systems on!
Ikit Claw was just hanging out over there, and now he's being attacked.
Face!
Run, Ikit, run!
Claw!
Oh, rattling guns can't go on walls. That's disappointing. Zane asks, when's the next Guaranteed stream? I don't want to miss it. I would say probably Saturday night. Because I won't have started Creps yet. So definitely this coming Saturday and Sunday I'll stream. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'll stream. I may not stream tomorrow. I may take tomorrow to be completely off.
Infernal weapons! Scamper!
Alright, let's go in with our full force here.
Clan rat spears! Let's hammer! Scryers, run! Quick, fast! Ready, ready? Agreed. Our tile's yours. String the cattle back. Clan rat spears! No, don't be standing. Ikit Claw! Shame on display. Warpstone magic. Retreat! Another time. Retreat! Axe Gandhi!
Lots of incoming.
Retreat! Not mine. Warp lightning! Guide us! Die! Clan rat spears! Ikit Claw! Feel the wind!
Oh, fail.
Rattling gun! Horned rat will! Clan rat spears! Smash! Kill! Smash! Kill! Now! Council's command!
Come on, rats, get in there. That's fine, Pickle Mike. I appreciate any of the work that you do on it. You know, I didn't expect it to be done by tonight, so. Alright, I didn't want to have to do this, but I think I'm probably going to be better suited to do that. Oh, I don't really want to, though. I don't want to have them use the ladders to go up the walls.
Ikit Claw.
There's just so many people here. Just one big pile of bodies. Rat and
Clan rat spears.
non-rats. Zane says, death equals good, life equals bad.
Horned rat will. Rick-a-rack. Yay, shoot. Good, now kill. Feel to win. Now, ready now. Agree, Rick.
The good thing about going against Bretonnians is their peasants are about as bad as far as leadership goes as my Skaven, if not worse. Omar says, give them wings and now they are hairy dragons? Wait, what? Alright, you guys, I'm gonna have you withdraw. You're not doing anything else. You'll withdraw. You guys will withdraw. Skaven slaves. You know what? You set up those ladders.
Claw on button. Clan rat spears. Slay stuff. Rattling gun. Faster, scurry. Storm burning.
Alright, you guys are still stuck outside.
Agreed. Accept. Yes, master. Scurry. Now. Yes. Clan rat spears. Guide us, Horned One.
Zane says, Newbie, you should try Fallout Shelter. I've actually played it before. It's not too bad, but as you go on about it, it does kind of get a little bit old.
What orders?
At least that was kind of my experience with it.
Rattling gun. Blood rat spears. Shooting. Hey, Skaven. Yes, yes. Greet Anaka. Our tail's yours. Get to the lid. Storm burning. Hasten, hurry.
Welcome back, Pickle Mike. We're still trudging along here, very, very gradually.
Mighty warlord, Mimi.
So I think we really just have to do one big push left. Take out these Knights of the Realm and the Fey Enchantress and we'll be good to go.
Clan rat spears. Storm burning. Stab, stab. Ball, ball. Scabbing, yes, yes. Great, yes. Voila.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be ending the stream at 2. I imagine we'll be done with this battle in a couple minutes. Then we'll probably finish the turn, and that'll probably be it.
For the Valentine. Clan rat spears. Rick-a-rack. Yes.
Alright, little rats, go, attack.
Haven smash. Skaven, yes, yes. Attack. Die, die, die. Storm burning. Raki, jaja. Clan rat spears. Attack. Ready, ready. Fight, fight.
Ooh, the one group of storm vermin aren't looking too good.
They sweat. We have musk.
See you later, Zane. Thanks for stopping in.
The Skaven slaves. Our slingers. Storm vermin. They flee. We run. Death all. Should we run? Please. Ready now. Back in the clouds. Move, run. Storm vermin. See, they run. Press on! Scatter! Casting death on me! Stop! My neck blow! Hand! Onward! Back on the ground! Ikit Claw!
Alright, let's see if we can get Ikit. A good shot at the Fey Enchantress, hopefully.
Retreat! Surrender!
Oh, but he's out in the open. That's not good.
Clan rats! Death device is charged! Slivers! Slay, stabber! For the vermintide! Faster! Scurry! Clan rat spears! Infernal weapons! Yes, yes, yes!
Why is it so quiet? I think it's just because I'm mostly just focusing here to try and get this Fey Enchantress taken out.
Our tile's yours! Die, die, die!
This has definitely been a costly battle, but if it gives us the chance to wipe these guys out, well, it'll be worth it.
Storm vermin! Warlord! I want business! Yes, yes, yes! Mine, fight, fight!
Alright, let's give a little boost. Oh. We already got him. Alright. Expensive victory, but it worked. Pickglass, how's your condo doing? It's alright. I'm hoping with... because next month I get 3 checks. I'll be... because of how the pay period falls, planning to get my new oven then. So that'll be nice. Because I do a lot of cooking, so, you know, working with what I've been working with right now has been kind of especially not having an oven. Because I have an oven, but the handle for the oven was broken off by the previous owners, and they just put like masking tape on it. So I'd be afraid to even turn the whole oven on, that like the whole thing would just catch on fire. So yeah, I don't want to do that. Alright, we can sack, we can raise. Let's sack first. Do a cooking tutorial with Gordon Ramsay. I did talk about doing cooking at some points for YouTube. That's something I'll have to look into doing.
Masterful of masters! Chief Warlock, Ikit Claw! Harness the power! I order, scurry, move!
I will say certainly Gordon Ramsay has been very influential to some of my cooking that I've been doing lately. Alright, we can afford to do that. Skaven Blight. We can now finally start on Sneaker Rat stuff. So let's see, Gutter Runners. Yeah, we'll do just regular... well, we could do Gutter Runners and the Slingers as well. Oh, but they're so expensive. We'll just do that for now.
Council's voice.
Alright, we gotta do some concealment here. And let's do the rat Keteers. And probably could do the scavenger raiders for some food. Alright, so we'll end the turn, and then that'll be it here for today. The glass, was the it's fucking raw part that influenced you? No. It's that some of the food that he actually makes looks pretty good, so. Because unfortunately on a lot of those shows like Kitchen Nightmares and whatnot, you don't actually see him cooking very much. But there's this one YouTube video where he cooks steak that looks really good, and that influenced me into cooking steak a lot more, so definitely been something that I've been enjoying. You like Hell's Kitchen? Interesting. Uh-oh. Vampire rebellions. Alright folks, so that's gonna be it here for today. Hey, Sneaker Rat is loyal again. All because we got him some sneaky units. Alright, so that's going to be it here for today. We've made decent progress.
Ikit Claw.
Should I just wipe these guys out?
Kill them.
I'll just wipe them out.
Death frenzy.
Oh, I lost a Warp Block Jezzael. Darn it. And then a little Skaven Slave. Oh well.
Bring ruin.
Raise. Hey, we got some warp fuel canisters. And we got a few other things too. Alright, so Pickle Rat gets one more upgrade to Stand or Die now. That's going to increase melee defense of units around him, as well as the leadership bonus. Now Pickle, I will ask you, do you want Bonebreaker? A specially engineered breed of rat ogre, the Bonebreaker has a braced platform strapped or bolted to its back for carrying a Skaven warlord to battle. Do you want that to be your excuse me. Do you want that to be your mount?
My technocracy. My packs.
Yeah, to Bonebreaker. Okay. So that'll be something we'll have to look into on the next turn, or the next episode that we stream. Other than that, I think that is it here for today. So thanks for watching, folks. If you haven't already, be sure to follow, and I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching.